Yo guys, what's up? Shenny here. This is my boy Koye, my day one, and today, with A levels round the corner, many people are thinking about their uni choices. We just thought people need to get to know about this uni thing because some people have some slight misconceptions, should I say? Thinking it's a Geordie Shore type of thing, and then you can get lost in the sauce. So we thought we'd come up with some points, sort of like the struggles of uni that many of you will not know about, or many of you can relate to if you're second, third, or first year. So I'll let Koye start with this. I'll start. No problem. I'll start. My first point would probably be more money, more problems. It's not just a song for the sake of it. Honestly, seriously, when you get to uni, if you do use the loan, as Koye and I do, for me, I'm speaking for me personally. When that alert came, it was the first time I'd seen. Is it 3 digits?
Bags, man.
Bags. I remember the first time I got it, and I was thinking, rah. I'm a big boy now, No more asking mommy or daddy for money. I've got my wallet is fat, but I got humbled. I won't lie, I got humbled. Money, you don't realize how fast money flies out of your account left and right. So I just don't know if it's the same for you about the money.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't want to feel like I'm giving bad advice, but me personally, as I was seeing obviously the bags in my account for the first time, I sort of did it strategically in that I was told before I came to uni that you're poor, like your uni days, you're poor.
Yeah.
Make sure that you save money, stuff like that. I'm not gonna lie, the loan removes that, man. The loan is a weapon provided to us by the government in order to flex. The first month, literally, I copped Tommy's, Ralphie's. I think I even copped an Armani. And then the funny thing is, I wouldn't tell my parents personally. I mean, I feel like that's good advice and bad advice. But as in, my mom, she didn't even know I had my loan coming, man. And in that case, I was still asking her on the slide.
For the money.
Can you send me £60 this week? And at the same time, I'm using the loan to buying different things. So obviously, it depends where your morals lie.
Just on that point, I remember, what was it? I think I was out with my dad, and I don't know, I think we went somewhere to eat, and I was like, for the first time in my life, and I'll never forget this day, I was like, don't worry, I'll cover the bill.
You're a good guy, man.
But that was the moment I messed up, because then he clocked, where's this money coming from? Oh, so you got your loan. From that day, I don't think I've asked him for any money. So, I mean, it's good for a sense of responsibility. Like, you have money,
definitely,
you have to manage it. But I know Koye said he flexed, but
I had to, man.
He flexed smartly. Don't go flex. Come out with your Givenchy, Versace, and all that, and then you're eating Indomie.
You get the balance right.
You don't want to be flexing on them in uni, but when you go to your halls or home, you're starving, eating Indomie and Chicago town pizza. So just be careful with your money. I would say set a budget or whatever, how much you're gonna spend. Don't spend for the sake of spending. Don't get peer pressured into spending. As they say, as our parents have said since day one, money doesn't grow on trees. So we'll move on. This is Koye's point now, just to clarify.
I remember before I went to uni, I was thinking, because I had a car at the time, so I was wondering, am I going to drive to uni? Am I going to take a train? Or what am I going to do?
Yeah.
The reason I wanted to take a car was just because I knew Sheffield, like, it depends on the uni you're going to, but Sheffield is a city uni, which means that basically all the departments are like dispersed around the city. So I thought there'd be like so if some like lectures are further from the others, I want to drive there. But so that was one reason I wanted to take a car. The second reason I wanted to take a car was again to flex. Like I thought if I have a car, if the girl don't see me whipping in my car.
Whipping, then when you've got the tunes on.
Yeah, you got the tunes, running the window down, it bangs.
It's all in slow-mo, yeah.
Swear down, man, yeah. So that was another reason, but instantly, I think my dad saw those sort of reasons behind it and he patterned it. So I didn't take a car to uni, but I feel like a key thing to mention is that I didn't take my car to uni, and I feel happy that I didn't take it in first year.
Yeah.
Because first year is more about just getting to know different people. A lot of things that happen in first year, you just get involved with people, like people who you think at the time might be calm.
Yeah.
But they just end up being a bit shady. So like just make sure. For like taking my car, I end up just taking everyone in my car. You say you won't play taxi driver, but it'll end up happening, man.
I mean, that's a good point. Obviously, for those of you that don't know, some of you do know. For those of you that don't know, I've always lived. I've lived most of my life in London, and I go to uni in London. So now I'm second year. I drive into uni, and what you said about taxi driver, I mean, it's not taxi driver. Like for my boys, they know who they are. I give them a lift because I always pass their route from the station to uni and whatnot. But you do get some people thinking, and the worst thing is that I've got the typical Uber car. I've got the typical Uber car.
Oh, God,
the Toyota Prius. So, people now think they can be taking liberties, asking me for lifts. I remember first year. Before I got my car, our family car is a BMW X5, and my dad initially thought it would be a good idea for me to use that car to drive in to save money for buying, the typical Nigerian, keep the money, not buy me a car, and I use that car to drive to uni. So imagine an 18-year-old.
I've been there before.
18-year-old, you're just getting to uni and you pull up in a BMW X5.
Yeah, but that would have been too lit, man.
But my mom knew that this is gonna end up in you're gonna get people that just think, oh yeah, this guy's loaded, so I'll just hop on that.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna get the gold diggers coming as well.
God, you don't want
gold diggers, and that's another point about your money. Don't flash it for everyone to see because people want what you got, so you gotta keep it to yourself. So I got the train into uni, and I'd meet people from Brunel and whatnot, talk to them. That's how I made some friendships, just getting on the train. If you can walk as well, walk. Whatever you can do to save money, like there's transport. In most big cities, unless they've taken you to some village to do uni, I don't know where you may be watching from, but there'll be public transport. Third point, do you want to go over?
Yeah. Another point is diversity, which I guess this comes into picking the uni. In some ways, I played roulette with the unis I picked for my the 5 unis I chose. I didn't even think about one being in the north, one being in the Midlands. So I didn't even think about that. Sheffield was in the north. I applied to Liverpool in the north as well. I applied to Essex. The only reason I mainly applied to Essex was just because I remember I went to an open day. Yeah. And I shouldn't be saying that. I went to an open day.
I already know what's coming.
That was a girl. She was paying, man. She was paying. She was giving me the eyes. I was giving her the eyes. I didn't speak to her, but anyway. So I thought that, okay, maybe God would decide it, and
He didn't.
He did decide. He didn't. So
God locked off his plans with that girl. It wasn't meant to be.
It wasn't meant to be. Locked off the plans, man.
Some of you that are applying, you may have finished your UCAS. Don't do what he did, where you see a girl, you see a guy, and you're like, yeah, all of them are gonna be like that. Let's be honest. How many girls do you see in uni? You never see them again.
Never. And I think also like going into uni. This wasn't even one of my points, but I just thought of it now, is just stay as active as you can within the first few days. I remember the first day, literally the first
Freshers, you mean?
Freshers, yeah. Not when studies started. Just the first day, I was active as soon as I put my stuff in mine, and I finished seeing my parents after my dad. Yeah. My dad was crying bare, but yeah, no. After that, literally, I went to a bar to watch my team United take an L to Watford. After that, literally, I went to see someone who I knew before I went to uni. Yeah. Like in the city. I went to a club that same night. I just stay active, just try and meet as many people as you can. That's a good point. Get numbers as soon as you can as well. Like, not only girls, but guys numbers as well.
Guys, build some mandem, when you go out in these places, you don't want to be rolling solo, if you get what I mean. You want some friends with you and whatnot. Because obviously, especially if wherever you're living. I mean, obviously, I'm living at home, so it's different. But I can imagine in halls, one of the things you need to do is establish who it is going to be your friend, who's not going to be your friend.
Nah, yeah, you reminded me because there are too many ops.
Yeah, exactly. For those of you that don't know what ops mean, because I know some of you watching may not have grown up in London. Ops is like enemies, you know, people that you just don't like, they don't like you. So that's what ops means. So if you hear ops in other videos, that's exactly what it means.
Exactly, man. They're just enemies of progress.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, yeah, EP. You know, there's ops here, but in Nigeria we call it EP, enemy of progress. So they're just not good for you. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
But you do have to do your what's it called?
What homework?
No, a homework it's what they do before you want to get employed. The check. Is it DRB or
CRB check.
Yeah, you gotta do your You gotta do your CRB check on the people you mingle with. Obviously, uni. Someone can't be your best friend after a day. You got to do your CRB check because some people they've got bad intentions, so you've got to be careful there.
Yeah, to be honest, that also goes into getting in with the right crowd.
Yeah.
Because you'll find in uni with everyone, all these different people.
Yeah.
It's just a place for experimentation, like getting involved in new different things, and not necessarily good things. Like obviously, we now live in a world where people are just accessing anything, drugs, stuff like that. Recently, a few days ago, someone in my year, some drug dealer passed away.
Yeah.
Like there are gonna be loads of people trying to influence you. Obviously, if you're not into that type of thing, just
stand your ground.
Just stand your ground, literally, man.
There's no shame, even, and this is also, I mean, you'd think in our generation it's impossible, but there are some people that even clubbing is not their thing, or alcohol is not your thing, or you only really like it from time to time. But if that's you, do you, like,
fun, man.
Just stand your ground, because uni, like I said, uni is a place where people get lost in the sauce. Lost in the sauce. Within 2 weeks, they come home, their parents are like, who is this? This isn't my son. This isn't my daughter, or their friends from home don't recognize them. But don't change for anyone. I think that's the main thing I could say. One point I've got, and I think it's a key point, is you've got to work smart and not necessarily work hard. The quality of lectures aren't always the greatest. A lot of the lecturers it's basically copy and paste. And the funny thing is that when you're doing your assignment, plagiarism is the biggest no-no in uni. If you plagiarize, they have this software called Into or whatever.
Yeah.
But if you plagiarize, you're done. Your 9K is sort of down the drain. But then, but the lecturers themselves, a lot of their stuff is just copy and pasting.
Exactly. Did you even know you can plagiarize yourself? You know that?
What? So your own?
I found that out recently. You can plagiarize yourself. Like if you submit coursework.
Yeah.
And then there's coursework, like I don't know, like in a month's time, which like is similar or has similar points. You can't copy that part that you submitted and paste it, because it'll still flag up you're plagiarizing yourself, and still.
But surely plagiarism is copying someone else.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't understand the logic behind it, but you can get done for plagiarizing yourself. It's mad, but
I have to change my approach from that exam. 9 a.m. Nobody likes 9 a.m. I mean, for me particularly, that I have to drive into uni, it's like a 30-minute drive. 9 a.m. What time do I have to get up? So a lot of the time, what I do is just make sure you're on top of the material. Like we've got something called Blackboard. It's like the learning hub or online thing. Just download the slides. Do a lot of your own research, because if you solely rely on the lecturers, well,
trouble.
Good luck for you. Yeah.
That work smart thing is even more like, even needs to be more like grounded into those that like going out. Like I came in first year an active youth, man, like going out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah, we're recording. No problem, sorry, my mom just came.
I haven't seen her in ages, man. But so I like going out a lot, and I think something I've learned in second year now is I've turned it down, because working smart, it's about knowing when to go out, when you can afford to go out. I spoke to someone recently, and she was saying, and I asked her what because she's now a graduate, and I asked her what if she could change anything about uni, would she go back and do about working, about if she wanted to get a first or something like that. And she said she'd treat uni as a 9 to 5 in that Monday to Friday. Yeah, she'd just treat it as a 9 to 5, start at 9, finish at 5, and after that you just chill, do it on weekends, free weekends. I promise you, if you do a 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, you will actually find out you can hack it.
And also, like, based on that 9 to 5 analogy, you have to set time for your work. Like, for me, I work as in work, like, to get money. I've got football as well, and I've got my uni work. So I set times for each and every one of them. If you don't have any, like, set time or like, if you don't set your time, basically, say, all right, from this time to this time I'm doing my work, you're gonna fail. Like, when we do get assignments, you've got a couple of weeks to do them.
I mean, it depends how much it's weighted. Like, if it's 50%, normally for us like a month, something like that. But, well,
and then again, the weightings. I mean, first year you get. I remember I got an assignment for first year, which was like how to write a CV.
That was an assignment.
That was an assignment.
Oh man!
Despite the fact that I had made my CV like 2 years before, I had a job, and whatnot. So I just submitted my CV, got an A in it. I mean, but then the weighting was only like 10%. So you really do need to consider the different weightings and whatnot. And I mean, I think I've said everything I can say. I've even got assignments to work on now. But just uni. Obviously it's meant to be an experience of a lifetime, but just don't get lost in the sauce. I think that's my only advice. Don't get lost in the sauce. Thank you very much for watching. Once again, please like, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. There'll be more videos soon. Thanks very much.
Chill, let me have my Insta as well. My Insta. after this chat,
go on. His Insta
at Koye, Koye, Adey.
Don't worry, I'll put it for the girls that are watching this, and they're just like, nice. But he's on private, so he might have to do his CRB
let me just
check on you. But for the girls that do want his thing, don't worry, I'll put his thing in the bio, so you never know. I might have just hit you up, but on a safe note, thanks for watching.